where Monaco's iconic 2017 title-winning team are now as final star leaves club. It is the end of an era at Monaco, where the final player from their famous 2017 title-winning team has departed the club after Djibril Cissé saw his contract expire. The defender was the last man from a squad that included the likes of Kylian Mbappé, Fabinho, and Bernardo Silva, who have all gone on to become world-class stars elsewhere. But for 1 year under Leonardo Jardim, this Monaco team took on the underdog tag and wowed the world with their antics. The Stade Louis II outfit pipped PSG to the Ligue 1 title, landing their first league trophy since 2000 in the process, against all odds. They also reached the Champions League semi-finals before losing to Juventus in an incredible campaign, but where are they now? Read more. Zlatan Ibrahimovic slammed by bitter rival for acting like 18-year-old in his 40 dig between the sticks for Monaco in 2017 was Subasic, who spent the majority of his career on the southeast coast of France, where he made nearly 300 appearances in total. That all came to an end, though, last summer when he returned to his home country Croatia and former club Hajduk Split. No points for guessing where Fabinho ended up after becoming one of the standout stars for Monaco before joining Liverpool a year later in 2018 for £40 million. The Brazilian has gone on to establish himself as one of the best midfielders in the Premier League and helping the Reds to several trophies including the Champions League, FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Forming a daunting defense with Kamil Glik at the back was Jemerson, making 54 appearances in all competitions in his best year at Monaco, earning his only 2 caps for his country in the same season. In 2020, the Brazilian signed for Corinthians before returning to France with Metz briefly, while he has just signed for his boyhood club Atlético Mineiro. In every team brimming with attacking talent, there is a player holding the fort, and in this case, it was midfield maestro Moutinho. The Portugal international might be one of the more underrated players of his generation, going on to join Wolves and completing a similar job, while also being a major part of his country's success at Euro 2016 and the Nations League in 2019. El Tiger was licking his wounds when he returned to Monaco from 2 failed loan spells at Manchester United and Chelsea but went on to have a stellar season, scoring 30 times in 43 appearances. 2 more seasons of goalscoring fun followed before joining Galatasaray, while he is now found at La Liga outfit Rayo Vallecano. Propping up on the right wing was Silva, who was an undoubted star in this Monaco team with 23 goal contributions, but this would be his final campaign in France. Manchester City snapped up the Portugal international, where he has become a key player under Pep Guardiola. The midfielder rose to fame after his header against City in the Champions League saw them knocked out in an enthralling 6-6 draw on aggregate. A £40 million move to Chelsea followed, but he has failed to replicate Fabinho and Silva as Premier League successes, and a string of loan moves at the likes of AC Milan and Napoli leaves his Blues' future in turmoil this summer. The last man standing at Monaco has finally left after 6 years at the club and is now on the lookout for a new team following the expiration of his contract. Cissé did find himself in the Premier League after a loan spell at Everton in 2019, but it remains to be seen whether a return to England is on the cards. Joining Jemerson in defense was Glik, with the pairing forming a physical and brutal partnership who, while lacking a tad of pace, often left strikers with a few knocks and bruises. Having played for 3 Italian clubs prior to his stint at Monaco, the Poland international returned to the country in 2020 with Benevento, where he remains to this day. Read more. 8 Premier League flops who were somehow sold for profit despite struggling spells after his efforts for Monaco in their title-winning campaign. There was huge interest in Lemar, including from Arsenal, while prices ranged as high as £80 million. However, no Premier League move would come, while Atletico Madrid did snap up the winger in a deal worth around £62 million. The undoubted jewel in the crown of this Principality team, Mbappé broke onto the scene as a teenager before signing for PSG in a deal worth £166 million where he currently remains. The France international was at the center of a major transfer saga throughout the year with Real Madrid but opted to sign a new contract at the Parc des Princes instead. Read next.